Uppercut, uppercut, sonic boom! Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are. Whatever you're doing, and whoever you're lucky enough to be doing it too. Can you do that with a Mark 14, you grubs? This is another little gentle note to PUBG Mobile about the upcoming changes to the attachments. I really want to talk about this gun particularly, the Mark 14. I did a UMP video yesterday, and I think it was pretty clear why I did that video. If you've watched it at all, you would understand that the big problem I have is the rich are getting richer. The Mark 14 for me is, I mean, if you've watched the channel, you know, I think people are crazy for leaving this gun in a crate. I constantly use it instead of an M416 in exactly the same role as an M416, spraying at range, but it also has the ability to be incredible in CQC. Despite that, the player base leaves it in crates all the time because they can't control the recoil. Because they're lazy. There's no other reason that I can come up with. They're just effing lazy. Now, I can, and I'm an old bloke, and I am definitely not the best reflexes, but it's doable. And you can see from some of these clips that it's not hard. The upcoming changes to PUBG Mobile, well, they're improving the attachment. So the recoil will become easier to control on the M416. But the guns that it competes against are getting access to the extended barrel, the barrel extender, which boosts their damage. Unfortunately, the Mark 14, which is already an unpopular, though incredibly good weapon in my opinion, you can run it and you can do more damage, but the Mark 14's problem has never been damage. The Mark 14's problem has always been recoil. So, while the recoil will be improved with various attachments, you do not get to double dip like you will with, say, an M416 or a gun that a lot of people aren't paying attention to, the Ace 32. With an Ace 32, for instance, you're going to be able to buff the damage using the barrel extender and improve the recoil using the heavy stock. With those two things together, the M416, likewise, the same. The Vector, likewise, incredible. Like, the Vector is going to be incredible now. With those, same with the MP5K, by the way, they're going to be overall recoil bonuses and damage bonuses. The Mark 14 can't afford to give up any recoil help. It just can't. It does not have enough recoil control without a cheek pad and a muzzle brake or a compensator for sniper. You should always use a compensator for sniper over a regular compensator. It does more for a sniper rifle than an AR compensator does. So you're going to see a gun that was already difficult to get the player base to buy into really struggling to pick up popularity. Now that's all right. I'll still use it. That's fine. But you can see they all just going to run DBS and M416 or UMP and M416. You know. And I don't know why this is called weapon balancing. Like, which of you thinks that the M416 needs help? Which of you thinks the UMP is struggling? Which of you thinks that the most important thing they could possibly do to a Vector is give it more damage and better recoil because it's really struggling for time to kill? I mean, is anyone saying the DSR isn't good? Well, it can one-shot level 3 helmets now. I mean, I know I'm banging a dead horse here. I know that no one's really listening out there. I desperately hope they are. And this is an amazing game that I've been playing for 7 years, and it has given me such joy and such fantastic memories. And I just want it to continue to go in leaps and bounds, onwards and upwards. And I feel that these balance changes are incredibly short-sighted, and they are going to do damage to the game in areas where it's already bleeding. I know there are developers out there that work the guns. They do the numbers on the guns, and they have influence on balancing the guns. And I've met them, and they did say they were going to make changes to the spray meta. I just didn't think it was going to be to help the spray meta. Well, what you're going to end up with if you keep allowing ARs and SMGs to use the barrel extender that improves their base damage is quite simply an AR and SMG only meta. And you may as well forget about all the other guns. Because having an M416 that's that powerful and has even better recoil and has even better damage, what are you thinking? Where are you going to go? I mean, the risk and reward of running this gun where you've got to be able to weapon switch, where you've got to be able to hit your shots, it's going to disappear. Look after yourself. Stay safe in the battlefield. Remember to like the videos and subscribe. Until next time, bye for now.